let's discuss the elephant in the room, or the stuff that you take to become as big as an elephant in a room. Steroids, performance enhancing drugs, anabolics, whatever you want to call them. They are literally the most complicated substance that is out there right now, for me especially, or for people in my age group, you know what I'm saying? Those who aspire for athletics of any kind. I mean, first of all, let me tell you about the many, many times that I've considered it. You know what I'm saying? There was a time when I took like bodybuilding seriously. I no longer do. I do more cardio now. That's why I'm kind of small. I already know. I already know what you're gonna say. It's because I was gonna say I took bodybuilding seriously, and you're thinking, oh, but you're kind of small. Believe me, there was a time, yeah, I was that guy. All right, I was kind of big. All right, look. So I took it seriously back then, and it would cross my mind. And some of the reasons why I didn't want to take it are as follows. First and foremost, I know for a fact that if I took them, one of the side effects, the acne, dude, people who had no history of acne their whole lives would start to break out. I have an extensive history with acne, dude, throughout my whole teenage years, bro. So if I took them, if people who didn't have a history with acne took them and they got acne, backney, I couldn't imagine. That's actually one of the ones that is the number one reasons why I won't take it, is because I know for a fact my response is going to be a whole boatload of acne, bro, everywhere. What's the point of having a nice body if my back and my face is covered with gross? I mean, seriously, dude, you won't even get the chance to take off your shirt if you look like, you know what I'm saying, like pizza face, you know what I'm saying? And I want to be past that. I no longer want to have to deal with that. I still have to deal with it, bro, with that prepubescent stuff, but it's under control. So, number one, the acne. Number two, the gyno. If you take a certain amount and you don't take the right other hormones, apparently if you take testosterone but you don't take, what is it, estrogen, you can gain gyno. And it's like, it looks terrible, dude. I've seen it on many people. It can ruin a physique. One, you could have just gyno on one, and the other one, the puffy nipples, bro, that can ruin a whole physique, my guy, for real. Number three, okay, it is a lifelong commitment. You don't understand. Once you start taking PEDs, if you take them long enough, I hear that if you take them in a short period of time, you probably don't have to take some, what do they call it, PCT, something that'll like help your hormones get back to normal. But once you start and you take them for a long enough time to see the results, you can never stop taking exogenous substances like testosterone. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm dead serious. Because here's what happens, actually. This is the science, and I'm going to simplify it for you, right? You naturally, your balls make testosterone. Your balls aren't the only place that you get all these hormones, but it's the main place. Your balls make testosterone, right? You get a certain amount. If you decide to take exogenous substances like anabolic steroids, let's say you go crazy and you take tren. Okay, so now let's say you're taking like tren, right? Now you're injecting your body with testosterone. And this is solid, like literally, because your body is like, it has, you know what I'm saying, highs and lows. You're taking this stuff consistently. You're pumping it in your body. Your body's like, whoa, this is good shit. This stuff is consistent, it's good, and it's potent. You know what I'm saying? Why are you guys down there still producing stuff? Stop what you're doing. Stop producing that inferior stuff. We got some new stuff coming in. You know what I'm saying? So it's literally, imagine your balls are the factory. The factory goes out of production. It shuts down. They're like, there's a new factory in town. We're getting better, more higher quality, more consistent stuff. Why is this factory open? Shut it down. What happens is, once you stop getting the exogenous testosterone, the factory does not open back up. Even if it does, it will not produce at the same levels that it used to. So there you go. Once you take it, it is a lifelong commitment. And I'm in my early 20s. Assuming that I live the normal lifespan of a person. I'm a man. Men live like shorter lives than women. Let's say I make it to 70. That's 50 years of having to inject stuff in your body. I'm not willing to commit to that. I will not. And the side effects too. You may look like a Greek god, but if you're not doing cardio, which a lot of these people are not, if you're not doing the cardio, bruh, there is a lot of bad stuff going on inside the organs. Your heart gets enlarged, your liver takes a huge tax. Bro, your body's, if you decide to go like all the way to like open physique, Olympia size, dude, never in human history have human beings ever been that size. Human beings evolved for a size, I don't know, reminiscent to something like this, you know what I'm saying? This really doesn't tax my heart too much. But if I add another 100 pounds of just pure bulk, you know what I'm saying? This is also the same with fat people. But like if I add another 100 pounds of just like pure muscle, which muscle is heavier than fat, I think, I could be wrong about that, then that just places even more strain on your heart, bro. Heart attacks are the most common ways, I think, of, bodybuilders dying. It's always about the heart, bro. So those are the reasons why I won't take it. I know I'm gonna have bad acne, you know what I'm saying? I know that it's gonna be a lifelong commitment, and I don't want to have to do that. Also, whatever accomplishments that you do, because if it's just bodybuilding, you just want to look better, which is actually the number one reason most people take it. Your average person just takes it so they can look better. But if it's just that, that's fine. But if you're actually trying to compete, because I also play soccer, I know at one point they're gonna test me and be like, "Oh, you took steroids? You know what? You're a cheater." If you're trying to be a sprinter, dude, they're gonna strip you of everything. Every other sport that you do, if you win, they're going to strip you of all that. Even if you were winning before you took it, it's going to be basically, we'll never know. You know what I'm saying? We'll never know if he was on it or if he wasn't. We know that he is on it now. Chances are he probably was on it back then when he was winning, even if you actually weren't. So steroids. Another thing I want to touch on. It is the ultimate deal with the devil. A lot of people are actually pretty fascinated with the concept of making a deal with the devil. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be fiddlers, whether it be like intellectuals who just want to become the smartest. If you want to achieve the supernatural, if you want to be the greatest of all time, plenty of stories we've seen involve making a deal with the literal devil. And what are some of the themes of all these deals? It's that he will take back more than you gain. You know what I'm saying? You can become the smartest man in the world. You can become one of the greatest men in the world for a short period of time, but he will have your soul for eternity, which never sounded like a great deal to me. So that's exactly what steroids is, bro. Literal, the personification of steroids is the deal with the devil. Like, bro, get this. You can taking steroids, no doubt, bro, it will make you into a demigod. Let's talk about the Ben Johnsons. Let's talk about the Marion Joneses. Let's talk about the Mark McGuire. All those baseball players, track athletes, cyclists, Lance Armstrong, all those people, when they were winning, they were the top 0.0000% of human beings on all the planet. And yes, genetics has a lot to play with that. You can take steroids, and if you don't have the genetics, you will never accomplish anything near. But those steroids did like literally help them beat their competition, because their competitions are also genetic elites, right? They took the steroids to win, to become great, only for them to get caught and they get everything stripped. Every piece, every ounce of muscle you make on the juice, you will lose. In fact, no. This is what I mean when I say the deal with the devil, right? If you gain 30 pounds of muscle and then you stop, your body's natural production will crash to under what it was that you began with. Let's say you started with, 400, the units. They tell me that the healthy range is between 300 and 900. Let's say you start off with 400, which is healthy, but you want to go all the way up to astronomical numbers. Dallas McCarver, I heard that he had, his levels were 50,000, bro. Oh my God. 50,000. 50,000 nanomoles per deciliter, something like that. 50,000 when some of the healthy ranges are between 300 and 900. Do you understand how crazy that is? 50,000. Anyways, so if you take it, you're at like 400. It boosts you up to, 1,000 plus. I really don't know the what like a steroid taker's testosterone levels are. Boost you up to 1,000 plus. You gain an enormous amount of muscle. You just become an elite. And to me, I will make this one thing clear. The only reason I would ever take steroids for athletic, improvement is the recovery. That's the understated effect of anabolics. The one that really sets it apart from everything else is the recovery time. It cuts it in like half, bro. If you train every day, you're gonna crash eventually because your body will get tired. You will then need 2 days to recover. You know what I'm saying? When you're on that juice, Bro, you'll train extremely hard today. You'll wake up tomorrow rejuvenated and ready to go again, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's so enticing about it, because we all get tired and we all get fatigued and we all want to quit. But when you're constantly not fatigued and tired and fresh feeling, oh my God. But anyways, send you up to 1,000 plus. Your body, once you get off it, like I said, remember the factory shuts down. Your body's production crashes. Bro, you might go into the double digits, my guy. You may go from the triple digits like 400 to the double digits. This is not an overstatement, bro. You will crash. Okay, do you understand what double digits means? That's like the natural levels for women. You know what I'm saying? And women aren't known for, having a lot of muscle mass on them. You know what I'm saying? So do you know what happens? Well, if your body looked a certain way at 400 before you took the stuff, how do you think your body's gonna look when you're in the double digits, bruh? You're literally gonna lose all the muscle that you gained and then some. You will lose more. You will. One of the side effects of having low testosterone is gaining body fat, increased body fat, depression, erectile dysfunction, heart issues. Me that go on? These are all some of the worst issues you can have. And this is what you'll get on low testosterone. Other fixes, I guess you can get on TRT. But like I said, lifelong commitment, and they will be side effects. You think you can take something unnatural for the rest of your life and you'll be okay? That's not how human beings and our bodies work, bro. But anyways, these are the effects of steroids. This is the underlying issue that I have with this. And a lot of kids nowadays, they want that quick fix because a nice body on the internet will get clicks and views. And everybody wants to be looked at. Everyone wants to be famous. And so a lot of kids are really getting tempted into taking the juice. And it's really sad. I've seen kids like 14 years old just destroying their bodies before it's even done developing. You know what I'm saying? But kids, don't take them. There's no glory in it. You know what I'm saying? It's a deal with the devil, the anabolic devil. And finally, here's an interesting fact for you before you think about taking it. So everyone has their genetic limit. You should really consider knowing about genetics, okay? Because just because you take a ludicrous amount of anabolics doesn't mean you're gonna get as big as those guys you see on stage. Those guys are the genetic elite. Chances are you probably aren't it, because those guys are part of a small percentage. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? There's not very many of them out there. Those guys are impressive without the PEDs. But look, there's genetic limits, okay? Maybe your genetic limit is this. You train 10, 15 years to reach that limit. The only thing that anabolics does is it cuts that time frame in like half. I don't know. I'm just guessing. In half. So instead of 10 years, you do it in 5, maybe even 4. Okay? That look still probably won't be what you think it'll be. Okay? This stuff will only maximize what your potential is. So if you have shitty genetics, don't even bother. Don't even bother, bro. It's not that magical serum that you might be thinking it is. So hopefully I dissuaded a couple kids from taking that stuff. Don't do it, kids. Do it the natural way. You'll live a longer, healthier, happier life that way. It's been your boy Dirk Diggler, and I'm out.